Hello, Emilio. Good night.
Hello, Miss. Good night.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm great, mister. And how is the situation over there?
Well, in this day, it's now raining in Usulután, yes or not?
No, here it has not been raining the whole day. Neither yesterday. It was not raining. But according to the president, we are like facing a tropical clouds are coming to our country. So maybe let's wait later at night. Maybe it might rain. We don't know.
Maybe.
So tell me, Emilio, what have you been doing today?
Well, today I only work in my job and go to the Centro Nacional de Registros to uh, how do you say solicitar información?
To ask for
Oh, to ask for information
information.
about a house. Yes.
Okay,
Mm.
nice. So is that an enterprise where you work, mister? Or you do it alone? Or is an enterprise?
What is enterprise?
Business, company? Is that
Oh,
a
no,
company with the one that you work or you work alone?
no, no. I work alone with my father.
Oh, so your father is like the owner.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice, Mr. Emilio. So you know everything about selling and buying houses.
Yes. Yes.
How much does a house cost there in San Miguel? How much does it cost?
Mhm. Well, in Riverside Gardens, the prices are all around mm, $2,000 and $3,000.
2,000 or
No,
3,000 or millions?
200,000 y 300,000 quise decir, no sé si lo dije ahí.
2,000, 2,200,
200,000, right? Yes.
200,000,
And
exactly,
three
200,000.
to 300,000. Yes.
They are expensive. Is that
Yes.
in the suburbs or in the countryside?
No, no. Software.
Okay. Hi, Danny. How is everything over there?
Hi, Miss. It's been raining really hard here where I live.
Ah, here where in Sultan, it has not been raining the whole day. It was hot the whole day here.
Here was hot the whole morning and it started raining about 5 p.m.
Oh, and how is the situation where you live?
The moment it's been raining hard, but now it's like more kind of soft. But I haven't seen like news, so I don't know.
But there hasn't been damage over there.
I don't think so.
Okay. Because I saw in the news that there were some cars that were damaged and like I don't know how to say quebrada also was like full of water and it collapsed through the street. But it is not near where you live.
Well, in Nejapa, I remember last year something happened there that some houses like fell down and, people had to evacuate the area. But
So you
I
live in
haven't.
Japa.
Yeah, in Nejapa.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's start with the class because we are on the time. Today's class, we are going to finish with 3 more activities that we have about the unit number 6. And also we are going to start unit number 7. Do you remember what is the name of the unit number 7? No? Okay, the name of the
No,
unit number 7, it's about economics. What do you remember about that? What did you do in that unit? Something you remember? Nothing? No? Okay. So in that unit, you are going to be like knowing about unemployment. And also in that unit, you will be not learning, reviewing how to make complaints. And also you are going to make some role plays. And as we have been doing, you are going to be speaking. And I will add 1 more minute today. We have been talking 3 minutes. You have been talking 3 minutes. So today's class, we have a free talk where you are going to speak 4 minutes. So since today, and we are missing 2 more sessions, so today 4 minutes, next session 5 minutes, and the last session 6 minutes. Okay, so we are going to be like adding 1 more minute to each session. Clear?
What are I talking about, Miss?
It's a free talk. You will decide what to talk, but it will be later, not right now. Right now we are going to play a trivia. Let me share my screen. Do you know what a trivia is?
Again?
What is a trivia?
A
A
game
game.
or activity? No?
But what is it about? What is a trivia about?
Economics.
What do you think, Danny? What's it?
Like to find a word.
Okay, in this case, the trivia, it's about general knowledge, where you will be asked 1 question, and then you will have 3 options, and you have to select one of them. You have to select one of them. But you just will have 1 chance. In the game, of course, you can select another time, but if you don't select the correct answers in the correct answer, I'm sorry, in the first time, so your answer will be incorrect. And we have 2 teams right now because you are just 2. But someone is trying to get in. No. Yes, Sylvia and Walter. But they are going to join in you. Just let me greet them. Hello, Mr. Hello, Sylvia. How's everything, guys?
Hello, Miss. Good night.
Good night. How is everything over there?
This day it's good, Miss. And you? How are you?
I'm doing well. Mr. Walter, are you available to participate today or are you working?
Hi, Miss. Good night. Yes, I'm available to participate.
Okay. Now it sounds like if you're eating, mister.
Yeah, I'm eating pupusas.
Okay, bon appetit. Listen, Mr. Walter, you are going to belongs to Emilio's team because we are going to play a trivia game. And Sylvia, you are going to work with Danny. I was explaining then that in a trivia, you will be asked one question and you will have three possible answers. So you have to select one of them. But you have to answer correctly the first time. If you don't answer correctly, your answer will be taken as an incorrect one, okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, let's start, Danny. This is about general knowledge. Danny?
Okay, Miss.
Mhm.
Number 9.
Number 9. Okay, go first place. So they give you 5 points. Emilio. Select one, Emilio.
Number 1.
Number 1. Oh, you win 10 points. Sylvia.
The number 4.
4. Okay. Which animal lives the longest? A sea turtle, a clam, or an elephant? 1. I will count to 5. 2.
Sea turtle. Sea turtle.
Okay, yes, correct. Mr. Walter, select 1.
Okay, Miss. The elephant.
Select one number, mister.
Oh, number 7.
Number 7. Okay, how many bones does a newborn baby have, mister? 400, 300, 250, or 300 again? Well, we have 300, 400, and 250. How many?
Many bones have a newborn baby have? Mm,
1, 2,
250.
250. No.
Ah,
So it was 300.
okay.
Okay, so, but it will give you the correct answer. Which number did you select? 4, right? No. 7. But you cannot select number 7 because I cannot give him the points. If I press OK, it will give him the point. No, that is not there. Danny, select another number and not 7.
14.
14. Ah, pero look, Siempre me selecciona el thing too. Well, guys, it will give you the points. Well, that Blanca is joining, no. You say 14, right?
I did.
Okay, how many words does a person say a day, usually? How many?
3,200.
3,200. No. Can you select another? 4,800 or 5,500?
5,100. 500.
Oh, look, it won't give you the point. Oh gosh. Emilio.
Number 10.
Number
10.
10. Okay, how many languages are in the world? For 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, or 7,000?
4,000.
No. Select another?
6,000.
Okay, so you have the chance to make a mistake once, I think. Sylvia.
Select number 6.
Number 6. Okay, what's the biggest desert in the world? Sahara, Gobi,
Sahara.
or Antarctic?
Sahara.
No.
Antarctica.
Okay, yes. Mr. Walter,
Hi.
select another number.
16.
16. What's the world's largest waterfall? Niagara, Angel, or Victoria?
Niagara.
No.
Victoria.
Okay, Victoria. Yes. Danny, this is the last round we play.
Number 2.
What's the name of this Pokemon? War turtle or Bulbasaur?
World Turtle.
Okay, yes. Emilio?
Number 11.
Which animal's milk is pink? Cat, horse, or un hippo?
Horse.
Horse. No?
Hypo.
A hippo. Yes. Sylvia?
Select number 3.
How long do koala sleep in one day? 22 hours, 20 hours, 10 hours, or 15 hours? How long?
15 hours?
No.
20?
Another. 20, yes, 20 hours. And finally, Mr. Guerra, we finish with you.
Okay.
Number
Number 13.
13. Oh gosh, you reset all the scores, mister. So nobody
Okay.
win. Nobody win because you leave the score 0 and 0. So thanks to you because nobody win, mister. Okay. What do you remember about Saturday's class? What we were talking about on Saturday? Guys? Are you here? What we were
Yes, we
talking
are.
on Saturday?
But I miss the Saturday class.
You missed Saturday's class. What about the rest? Emilio and Danny? The name of the unit was, tell me about it.
We are talking about the countries, travel of India and other cities in the world.
Uh-huh. We were making like a role play about travelogue. Yes. So today's class, as I told you at the beginning, we are going to finish unit number 6. And we are going to review some logical connectors. What do you remember about the logical connectors? What are them? What are the logical connectors?
I remember that logical connectors. We use the logical connectors to express different ideas.
To express different ideas. Someone else will remember?
Different parts of the sentence?
Different parts of the sentence. Now, can you help me to read, Sylvia, please? Because here we have the explanation about some logical connectors. Remember, we have different kind of connectors, right? And we have been using some of them through this module. So these are another connectors. Can you help me to read, please, Sylvia?
Okay, Miss. Logical connectors. Use logical connectors are words of short phrases which join clauses together and show how the ideas expressed in different parts of the sentence and relate to each other. Common types? Types.
Types?
Types, sorry, of the relationships include
Include?
cause and effect, reasons and result, proposed condition, sequence and contrast, form, main clause and logical connectors and subordinated clauses. In most cases,
Mm-hmm.
the main clauses of the sentence come first and the following on the logical connectors which begins of the subordinated clauses. Examples: Terry is tired because he works too hard. Cause and effect: he took an umbrella in case it rained. Reasons and result: Madeline studied all day so that we should pass the exam. Pause: it'll help as long as you help me. Conditions: It helps you as long as you it helps the as long as you help me conditions the first the roller up the carpets. Yes.
Carpet.
Then they wash it in the floor sequence, and finally Penny washing the dishes. I'll throw and offer it to it for her contrast.
Yes. Okay, we have for cause and effect, reason, purpose, condition, sequence, and contrast. I don't know if you remember that I show you a presentation where I show you, valga la redundancia, different type of connectors. Do you remember that? Like it was like a list of them, and it includes cause and effect, reason, result, purpose, condition, sequence, and contrast. Do you remember about them? No? Yeah.
Yes, I remember some of them, like at first, uh, second, then, next, and
Okay. And
finally.
yes, mister, as you can see here, guys, always that we use a connector, it means that then we are going to start with a subject again, because it means that the connector is just going to join the first sentence or the first idea, and we connect another idea. So always that we use a connector, we have to make a complete sentence then. I know that when you are speaking, you don't think about that, but it's necessary that you keep in mind that always that we use a connector such as because, in case, so that, as long as, then, also, and the other ones that exist, we have to start with a subject, okay? Clear that?
Clear,
It's
miss.
clear, miss.
Okay, can you provide me some more examples, but do not try to use these ones. Let's try to use another connectors that you remember. Can you tell me another examples? Guys?
I don't remember on any others.
You don't remember? Like although, even, thought, thought. I remember that I gave you like a list of connectors.
Another examples. Cualquiera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm, I am sick because the last Saturday I got wet the rain.
Okay. Anyone else?
Roberto will not play until he has finished his homework.
Good. Danny? We have another one like however, on the other hand, even so, thought, at the same time, instead, in contrast, while, despite or in spite of, on the contrary.
I was outside of the house while the rain started to fall.
Okay. And finally, Mr. Guerra, can you provide me one more?
Okay, the the dog is very sick, but
The dog? Uh-huh.
but the dog is very sick, and but the other hand, the cats encourage him.
But the dog is sick. On the other hand,
On the other hand, the cats encourage him.
Encourage him. What do you mean by that?
The cats encourage the dogs to be alive.
In Spanish, what do you mean by encourage?
Animar.
Okay, encourage.
Encourage, yeah.
Okay. So now, guys, we are going to play a Kahoot game about logical connectors. Let me copy the link and send it to you by WhatsApp. So click on the link that is on WhatsApp because we are going to play a game about connectors. Yes, Danny? Did you raise your hand?
Miss, I'm not gonna be able to participate right now because I'm on a meeting. So I'm just going to have the class in the background. I'm gonna be
Okay.
listening to the class.
Okay, Danny, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, Emilio, Sylvia, and Walter, are you in the game? Sylvia, it's in. Let me share my screen.
I'm trying to in, miss.
You're trying to get in. Blanca is coming now. Blanquita was sick, Mr. Guerra.
Ah, pero mira, está alegre.
Hello, Blanca. How is everything? Blanca?
Wow.
How are you?
Hi. I'm fine.
Better than the last class? You're better, Blanca?
Yes.
Okay, so Blanca, in WhatsApp, I send you one link.
Okay.
We are going to play this game about logical connectors.
Okay.
So click on the link and it will ask you to add like your name and add your name to play the game. Emilio, are you trying to?
No, miss.
Why not? Who's this? 8309734. Who?
It's me, miss. I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry, mister. The important is that you're here and we will recognize you. Mr. Guerra, why did you leave the game? What's happening, Emilio? Why did you leave the game? Okay, Emilio is in. Mr. Guerra? What's
Hi,
happening?
miss. I'm trying to get him.
Okay, Blanquita, and you? Ahí está, Mr. Walter. Nice, Mr. Walter. You always make us laugh. Blanquita? Or do I start the game, Blanca? I'm gonna start the game, guys, because of the time. Remember, right? Here in my screen will be like a sentence, a question, or I don't know. And then Blanca is in. And then, guys, you have to select the correct color in your cell phone or in your computer. In case you are using your computer, you have to be like looking at two screens. My screen and the screen from the game. Like this one and this one from the game. Your screen and the screen from the game, okay? So
Okay,
let's
Miss.
start. The logical connectors are in general in this game. Okay, the start we got off to slow start. The spikes are back. It was exciting toward the end. Okay, you four answered correctly, but let's see who was the fastest. Nothing. Well, let's move on to the next one. Also, or however, story cut off to slow start. It was exciting toward the end. The same sentence, now a different connector. Just one of you answered correctly. Okay, and it was Mr. Guerra. Let's look at number 3. The same sentence, a different connector. However. Okay, nice. Let's see next, number 4. Usually we speak in English. We sometimes use Russian. But or however. Two of you answered correctly. Now Sylvia, it's in the first place. Next. Usually we speak in English, the same sentence, different connector, in different position. But we sometimes use Russian. Now, Sylvia is in the first place, Emilio is in the second, and Walter goes to the third place. I couldn't sleep. I was very tired. Alto. Who answered correctly? Let's see. Blanca. Good, Blanca. Like the avid phoenix. Good, Blanca. I couldn't sleep. Being very tired. Same sentence, different position of connectors. Despite. Good. Next, number 8. Our careful plans, many things went wrong. In spite of. Now Emilio is in the first place and Walter is in the second one. Let's see number 9. His grades were very high. He didn't win the scholarship. Yes. And let's see who answered correctly. Emilio. Nice. And this is the last one, the number 10. Same sentence, different position of the connectors. This part. As you can see, the connector can change depending how you form your sentence. Okay, and this is the podium. We have Sylvia third place, Mr. Guerra second place, and first place, Emilio. Nice job, Emilio. Good. Okay. So let's continue. We finished with this activity, the unit number 6. We are going to start unit number 7. And as I told you at the beginning, well, I think Sylvia was not here, and neither Mr. Walter and nor Blanca. From today's class, I will be adding 1 more minute to your talks. The last session, your classmates spoke 3 minutes. So in this session, you are going to speak 4 minutes. Next session, you are going to speak 5 minutes. And the last session, we are going to speak 6 minutes. What are you going to talk about? Well, your classmates are going to decide your topics. It's a free talk topic, but your classmates are going to select them. Sylvia, tell me one topic and tell me the name of one of your classmates. Emilio, Walter, or Blanca.
Cualquier tema.
Whatever topic.
Okay, the topic is the situation for raining in this moment.
Okay, the rainy situation. Who is the topic for?
I selected Walter.
Okay, Mr. Guerra, that's your topic. Hold on, let me share my screen. Remember, 4 minutes, Mr. Guerra. You are going to speak 4 minutes.
Okay, miss. Go ahead.
Wait. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Start.
Hello, good night, listener. We are going to Guerrucho FM, and today we are going to start about Bonnie Hurricane. Bonnie Hurricane start to affect Costa Rica and Nicaragua. The rains has left some enough of damages in the street of Nicaragua and Costa Rica. By the way, some trees fell down and damages some cars and some house. The people try to be safe because the lightning were very strong. The Bonnie hurricanes moved to El Salvador, and the past Saturday we see all El Salvador was covered about this hurricane, and some rivers moved strong, and some streets of the San Salvador was very wet, and the hurricane caused some flooding, and some place like Santa Lucia residence was a big dig because the water caused some damages on the background, on the ground. Then in Residencial San Francisco, people report us that there was another big hole because the raining. Nayib Bukele president took some some answers to avoid the people go out to the street, and he ordered the no class for 3 days from Monday to Wednesday because children has to take the chance, and it was very risk. Children go to school because the government hopes this situation about the Hurricane Bonnie will keep during all the week. And on the other hand, the president's order to investigate the Quebrada El Piro, his water were ripped, and he ordered to public ministry do some investigation, and he found that the red water come from to San Jacques industry in Plan de la Laguna. By the way, the manager of industry in San Jacques because the PNC considered that Quebrada El Piro was contaminated about these materials that are very dangerous for humanity. And that was the news about Guerruchos M.
Nice, Mr. Nice. Very good. You handled good the 4 minutes. Now, Mr. Walter, tell me one topic.
Okay. About El Salvador too.
Whatever topic you want.
Okay. The World Cup.
The World Cup.
Yeah.
Who is the topic for?
Emilio.
Emilio, ready?
La Copa del Mundo, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's start.
Yes. Okay, guys. I am talking about the World Cup. These championships it's celebrating for 4 years every time, and in this competition it's joining 32 teams about around all the world. For example, Germany, United States, Mexico, Costa Rica, Uruguay, etc. And the most championships about this competition is Brazil. This selection is winning 5 times the World Cup, and in second place it's Germany with 4 wins, and Italy with 4 wins too. And in the third, in the 4th and 5th place, it's Argentina with 2 wins times, and Uruguay with 2 times too. In other selection, it's all won the World Cup. It's France with 2 times, Spain with 1 time, and this is all the selection won this competition. Well, in this year, the World Cup is celebrating in on Qatar City on November to December of 2022, and in this competition, it's now going to El Salvador because it's this selection it's now classified to the World Cup, and the last competition uh, or this selection its competition is in Spain 1982, and well the teams of competition in the World Cup it's joining when uh, 11 men, the time of during the match it's 19 minutes, and this selection is draw. It's give for 30 minutes extra because the teams it's always one of their, and this in the 30 minutes it's no one another thing or on there. uh, he's going to penalties, and this is all information you must know about the World Cup, and it's experience good for 4 years.
Okay, nice. Since you know what you're talking about, you don't stop. That's the best part. Mr. Emilio, select one topic and select between Blanca or Sylvia.
Mm, okay. Paes y I select to Blanca.
Can you tell again the topic, Mr.?
The Paes test.
Okay. Uh, right now it is not known as PAES, but it is known as Avanzo. Avanzo test. Are you ready,
Oh,
Blanca,
okay.
to speak about Avanzo test?
Yes.
Okay,
Good night.
start.
Good night. In this night, I speak with the topic the avanzo for the bachillerato. Is exam. It's in September for second year bachillerato and
High school? Mhm.
school, yes, school. Uh, have 100,
Uh-huh.
100, what?
100?
100 question, 25 sciences, 25 language, 25 math, 25 sociales,
Social studies?
social study. The is a student go to other school for the as have the avanzo, and is exam 2 days, and 1 day as to evaluation, and math and language, and other day, next day is sociales, ciencias. As, and these student have a nota de A, nota mínima es A. It's a very I see in the student very many or very preocupación or
Worry?
what worry
Students
and
are worried.
what teacher?
Students are worried about the test.
Okay, the student is with the thesis, with the test, very worried. But es una presión for the students and for the family too. Because the student don't have la nota A, no, they don't go to the university, o el título, retienen el título. Entonces it's very important what that the student has the nota mínima A. And it's very this evaluation no is I think that it's no is very important for but an evaluation no mide the capacity
The capacity?
capacity the students. But I think this is requisite by the students. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, very good, Blanca. You got the 4 minutes.
I am. Oh, thank you,
Nice.
thank you.
Remember that when you say, when you refer to bachilleratos, but in this case, primer año de bachillerato is 10th high school. Segundo año es 11th,
I say
11th high school.
Es
11th high school.
Yes.
Ajá. Y tercer año es 12th high school.
High school,
When you refer to this, when you refer to the subject, Blanca, we have science, social studies, math, and you mentioned another science, social studies, language, and math, right? There are 4.
Yes.
By the way, in this year will be include English. Because I'm teaching with high school students. I teach high school, and we are preparing them because the person who goes to school, she told us that it will be included. So we are using a platform to prepare them. Okay.
Yes.
So Blanca, tell me one topic, and the topic will be for Sylvia.
Okay. Good night, Sylvia. I like this topic. The event is right, but Bonnie, ¿cómo afecta, cómo afecta el país, the country?
De la Bunny Storm. Y yo dije, Blanca, escucha Bad Bunny, dije yo.
Bad Bunny, no, pero el ciclón, Bunny.
Did you hear what's your topic, Sylvia?
Talk about the Bonnie rain.
Yes.
How does Bunny cyclone affected El Salvador?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hi friends, good night. I talk about the how do you affect Bonnie cyclone? Hurricane, ¿verdad? Huracán, hurricane.
Let's continue.
Okay, the first is affect with uh, the person in their house, the effect in the floor, on the roof, and another house in the bad situation in El Salvador, and in the city in San Salvador it's very problems with the house and calles,
Streets.
streets. In the streets it's bad situations. The first, the person going to working every morning is the problem on the in the left, no, in the afternoon of traffic. In my case in San Salvador, it's very traffic. I imagine in all El Salvador. The second problems, the third problem is the agriculture, the fruits, vegetables. Another is the problems with the most water in the floor affect the fruits and vegetables and trees and flowers. Is the problem, but I listen. It's the girl problem in this year. It's the raining in the all year. Um, the first for 6, there are people are 6. In this case, or flu or fever, another problems with the stomach and headache. Is the very important the visit the doctor for no problems with my health and my family. Eh, another problems how to affect the body in the in my case in university. I know the another college and schools, but it's a problem academy, and I don't know me.
People are missing to classes, right?
Sorry.
People are missing classes.
Yes, well, in my case, I don't have a class today, and I advise the tomorrow, but Monday I have the class. Is the last weekend for class, and
Yes. Silvia.
ah, eh,
Ajá.
eh, pero ¿en dónde me quedé? In the university.
Ajá.
Well, I repeat, well, in my case, in the university, I don't have a class today and tomorrow. In yesterday, I had a class, and I consider in
Yes. Is it me or we cannot listen to Silvia?
I think she left.
No, she's here. Okay, good job, Silvia. Good job, Emilia. Good job, Blanca, and good job, Walter.
sorry, miss, fue los audífonos que estaban mal conectados, los que no son de cablecito, se me desconectó.
Okay. Okay, so
El
don't
Wait
worry.
Bluetooth
a
está dando
moment, sorry.
problemas.
Her Bluetooth. Yes. Okay, guys. Now, we are going to start right now. The unit number 7, and the name of the unit number 7 is economics. In the first lesson from that unit, you listen about a new. What is a new for you? What is a new guy? Oh, what's news?
Mm,
What's news? Guys?
Nuevos.
No.
News on the
No.
country.
News. But what? I want a definition from you. What's a new for you?
Noticias.
Can you give me like a little definition about that with your round words?
Mm, news. News are some information about things that are happening around the world, around our some countries, around our some cities, um, around the government, the situation of the traffic, and about the illness like COVID-19, and um, uh, are things that happens are things that happens to for some advice that are interest for the people, something like that.
Okay. Anyone else who wants to give me a definition about news?
The news it's about happening in the sports, in the economical cities, in the world of Hollywood movies, in the other topics.
Okay, nice. That's a new. It's an information, as Walter and Emilio said. It's information about something relevant or irrelevant that is happening in the country or around the world. So that's a new. Why are we talking about news? Because according to the first lesson in unit number 7, I'm sorry, you heard a radio news, and it was about a professional who had become unemployed. I don't know if you remember that. So that's why in this class, we are going to be speaking about news. First, we are going to discuss that, and then we are going to play a game in a PowerPoint presentation, and then you are going to describe a TV program or a TV show, and we are going to guess it, but that's something we are going to do later. Now, how many or how do we get the news, guys? How do we get news?
Can you repeat,
Television,
please?
how do we get news? How do we get news? Television is one way to get news. Can you tell me
Okay,
another way to get news?
I watch news on social media like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, the radios were, and the TV.
Okay, very good.
And when someone talked to me about some situations, I get news about the other the other person.
Okay, good.
Y no son chambres, son news.
Okay, Mr. Walter, nice. Thanks to clarify that. Blanca, can you tell me a new that you have heard or you have watched that is happening in our country? What's the most recently new
Now,
that you have watched or you have read? Heard, I'm sorry, that you have read, you have watched, or you have heard.
Miss in the Facebook, I watch the news, de la Sanja, the contamination del water and Rio
River?
River, and this is new, it's a boom today.
Okay, yes, of course, that is something that is on the media right now.
Yeah.
Sylvia, can you tell me about any new that you have heard, watched, or read recently, but not in our country, outside our country, an international new? It can be about sports, it can be about entertainment, it can be about the weather, but something that is happening internationally around the world. Any new that you have heard about?
The internationals news. I listen the soccer in the November. What the football cup? The okay, it's in November, for example, and I don't remember if Costa Rica is classified in this moment of in Central America.
Guys, you don't know, is Costa Rica in the World Cup?
It's
Yes,
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica won the match. Costa Rica faced to, I don't remember the name of this country,
For
but it's located
Central America, it's just Costa Rica. No other.
yes,
Yes.
In,
only Costa Rica.
in El Salvador,
pues
no,
le
guys, El Salvador, no. El Salvador, no. El Salvador starts well in a match, but then everything changes and the mind of the soccer players change and they make a mess in the soccer field. Well, that's my point of view, right? When I have seen the matches from El Salvador, they start well, but then everything turns out and they fail. But that's something we can improve.
Teacher,
Mande?
excuse me, I have a call for me.
You got?
Yes, así. Ya me conecto.
Okay, okay.
No, ya no. The after.
Okay. Okay, Blanca. Okay, next question for you guys. It's for you, Emilio. What is the role of newspapers in the society? Give me your point of view. What is the role of the newspapers in the society?
What is society?
Society.
Oh,
Sociedad. Mhm.
well, the newspapers, it's a, media to communicate a news. Um, how do you say this then?
From?
From the from 1,000 years. This is the oldest media of communicate news, and in my point, this is a media of it's no using actually because the people using a smartphone, a television, and the other medios to giving information.
Okay. When you say, well, when you want to refer to medios de comunicación, we say means of communication.
Okay,
Means.
thank you.
Okay, Blanca, next question is for you, Blanca.
Okay.
Tell me, Blanca, how often do you buy the newspaper?
¿Qué pienso de los periódicos?
How often? Usually, sometimes, never. How often do you buy
No,
the
I don't
newspaper?
see. I don't see the newspapers. No,
Why?
it's I don't know. No interesting, but it's very news.
Okay, they are not interesting for you.
No.
Mr. Guerra, the last question for you. Do you
Okay,
think,
Miss.
do you think, Mr. Guerra, the newspaper will disappear in the future?
I consider that the internet is going to, in the future, we're going to the internet, the social media, we're going to expandir.
Be expanded?
Yeah, they spend it, we spend it, and I think that maybe newspaper will disappear. Desaparecer? Disappear. Yeah, will disappear because I think a lot of people use her cell phones. Are social media like Facebook that we can get news, and basically the news are on the cell phone.
Okay, very good. Nice point of view. Now, guys, we are going to play a game, a quiz from the news. Let me share my screen. Okay, it's a TV programs quiz show. This is about TV programs. These programs, guys, are popular with young children. What do you think it is? These programs are popular with young children. What's the
Peppa
answer?
Pig.
And what is Peppa Pig? The general name.
A program for kids.
Anyone else know how do we call kid programs? Another name? No?
Child programs.
Cartoons. So they are cartoons. I want like the general idea of this. Look at this. I like eating good food, so I like this kind of programs. What kind of programs are these?
MasterChef.
And what is that in general, Master Chef? In general, what is it?
Reality show? No.
Cookery programs.
Master Chef in Colombia.
Master Chef is a cookery program. The general name of that is a cookery program. Now look at this. This type of program give us a lot of information about a subject. What is that? Do you give up?
TV news.
Documentary. That's the correct one. Mr. Guerra, help me to read this.
Okay. This type of program give us a lot of information. Oh.
What are you reading?
Okay.
And
we
what
can
were
we can
Mister, and what were you reading?
the previous. Okay. We can learn about what is happening in the world from this program.
What kind of programs is this, guys?
News.
Excellent. News. First one correct. Blanca, help me to read.
This program tells about the weather.
Okay.
Moisés Urbina's climate.
The weather, the competition,
Forecast. Weather forecast. Like,
weather
this is a
forecast.
forecast. Yes. Emilio, help me to read.
We can watch this at the cinema and on television. HBO.
Movies. I want the general name, mister. Movies.
Okay.
Sylvia. Read this and guess.
Give me food and it will live. Give me water and will die. What am I?
This is a riddle. Do you know what is a riddle?
I don't know.
Like an adivinanza.
Oh,
Give me food and I will live. Give me water and I will die. What am I? Any idea, guys? Do you give up? Fire. Give me food and I will live. Give me water and I will die. Mr. Guerra.
Hi.
Read this. I love. This is not a riddle.
I love this type of program because it's a story about people and their problems.
What is it?
Mr. Polo broadcast.
Soaps. Do you know what are soaps?
Novelas.
So this type of programs are a story about people and their problems. Emilio.
A lot of funny things happen on this type of program. Uh, mm, Family program.
Comedy.
Yes, comedy show. Blanca,
Yeah,
what kind of TV program is this? Big Cast in Africa. Do you know what kind of program is this?
yes.
Can
I
you-
watched program the African. I
But
like
this one in
I
particular, Big Cats in Africa.
no, never. I watch only different food.
Everybody, what kind of TV program is this? Big Cats in Africa.
No,
Documentary.
Yes. Do you know what
Documentary,
big
yes.
cats means?
Like a tiger.
Like felinos. Big cats.
Lions.
So look at this, guy. This is a riddle. I have holes in my top and bottom, my left and right, and in the middle, but I still hold water. What am I? I have hole in my top and bottom, my left and my right, and in the middle, but I still hold water. I think this is easy. Listen again. I have holes in my top and bottom, my left and my right, and in the middle, but I still hold water.
A bottle.
A bottle. Sponge. The sponges have holes in the top, bottom, left, and right, and in the middle, and it still holds water. Okay, and this is the last one. The chef makes delicious food on the
The wedding.
on the
cookery program.
program.
Cookery program. Okay, guys, now what are you going to do right now? You are going to describe one TV program, a documentary, any news, or something you have seen on TV. And we are going to guess what is the name of that. Let's try that it can be like TV programs or TV shows, so we can guess it. For example, I will start. This is a TV show, and it's about people singing. In this TV show, there are coaches who takes the singer and prepares them for the performance. What is the name of this?
Cantemos.
The what, mister? The what?
Yeah, the program of the TCS.
But listen again. In this TV show, it's a TV show. It's about singers. There are coaches. And the coaches take the singer and they prepare them for their performances. What is this TV show? What is the name?
Singing for Sueño.
It's an international.
Oh,
It's an
wow.
international TV show.
American Idol.
No, I think it's a
La voz,
Mexican.
la voz de
It-
América.
The Boys. The Boys. Have you ever seen this TV show, The Boys? Never.
Never.
American Idol.
No, it's The Boys, La Voz. The Boys. Okay, so now, Mr. Emilio, describe one TV program or one TV show. It can be national or international, and we are going to guess it.
Okay. In this program, it's a family program about different games. It's a program of Sundays, and the host is well, in the last years, the host is a fat man, and it's a national program.
National and a fat. It's
National
about
program.
games.
It's about games, and this program
Domingo
is
para todos.
yes, Domingo para todos.
Pero the fat man was not the last year.
Yeah, he's passed
No,
away. I
He
think
passed away.
he was
quise decir los últimos años, pero creo que no lo dije bien. Sí.
Okay, this year, from, let's see, 2019 or 18, I think Daniel Rooks has it, right? I think so. I don't know because I don't watch that program. Emilio, select between Blanca, Sylvia, or Walter.
Walter.
Okay, Walter. Describe Walter.
okay. This is it is a news, television news, but in this TV news are a broadcast about the weather news. Can you guess who is the host? Sometimes he sometimes he runs about the predictions. Who is the host?
I know, guys. Our amazing forecaster. Who is it?
Extra normal, ¿no?
No. Listen, Mr. Emilio. Listen. Mr. Walter is saying that this is about weather forecast, and it's a national TV news. He's asking you who is the host or who is the forecaster person.
Moisés Urbina, no.
Yeah.
Yes. He is the person who give the right meteorological conditions. He never fails. Never. Mr. Guerra, select between Silvia or Blanca.
My My special friend, Blanca.
Blanquita.
Okay.
Okay, Blanca, go.
What?
Describe, Blanca, describe a TV program or a TV show, and we are going to guess the name.
Yeah, I like the close caso cerrado, close.
No, listen, Blanca, ¿qué? No nos diga, no nos diga, no nos diga el nombre.
I like
Nosotros vamos a adivinar. Solo descríbalo.
Okay.
Ya no describa caso cerrado, describa otro.
I don't watch TV. It's
It can be TV program, TV show, or a program from the radio.
I don't listen. I don't watch TV. But it's a program when the very people go playing in the canal and Saturday. Yes, 7 o'clock Saturday. I bet many people, many plays, and mucha gente llega a jugar.
Okay, guys, do you know? It's a national or international, Blanca?
National.
Well, I don't watch national programs, just the news.
A todo o nada.
Yes, a todo o nada. Yeah.
Pero a todo nada is not on Saturdays, I think.
Yeah, I don't see. I think.
I thought it was a program who people play with a suitcase.
Different play, but it's Sunday.
Ah, que juegan con los maletines. Yo pensaba que era ese.
No. Todo o nada.
Ya ni existe, creo yo.
Trato
Okay.
hecho, ¿no?
Okay.
Trato hecho. Silvia. Todavía existe, Mr. Emilio.
I don't know.
Silvia, describe the program and we are going to guess it.
Okay. This is a series you can see on Netflix. They talk about who robbed in bank on Spain. He dressed up the gang bank worker in the steal a lot of money, and the last season they steal gold.
La Casa de Papel.
Yes.
Nice, that's a series.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The 4 seasons, yes.
Full season.
Yes. It's great.
I like to watch on Netflix, but just movies from real life situations. I mean, based on real life. But I don't have like a special series that I like. Because sometimes when I want to watch one and I feel like it is bored, no, I pass it and I change it. But good. Nice job, guys. Now, listen. You are going to watch a new and you are going to identify what's the new about. It was on the platform, or it is on the platform, that new, so I will show you. Before I forget it, Blanca and Walter, su final test ya fue asignado. Ok, so lo pueden comenzar a hacer desde el día de mañana, porque lo programé para mañana. Desde mañana 6, a partir de las 6 de la mañana, hasta el día 8. hasta las 11 de la noche.
Perfecto.
Hasta el 8. Keep in mind that. Okay, now we are going to watch the news and then you are going to identify what's the news about. Hold on a second. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, let's watch it and identify.
And that's it for international news. Now let's go to Fraser Wilkes for economic news.
Thanks, Angie. The state government announced today a new program to assist professionals who have lost their jobs as a result of the nationwide trend to reduce personnel. The plan, which will be implemented immediately, is designed to motivate both workers and employers. Unemployed professionals who take courses in order to upgrade their job skills will be reimbursed half the cost of the course by the government. Further, companies presently hiring workers have government authorization to give preference to those who have taken one of these courses. First preference will go to candidates who have held management positions. In other news, an interesting survey recently conducted by the Russell Group indicates that employees are enjoying more fringe benefits and earning more bonuses today than at any other time in the last century. Those in the arts, however, are being paid less this year than last. According to a local artist, this is due to inadequate government funding. Our last story today is a bit unusual. It seems that a young, bored City Hall file clerk who was looking through old documents has discovered that 15 people who are actually dead are still being sent pension checks. The mayor, who was asked to comment on City Hall's generosity, said only that he would look into the matter. Back to you, Angie.
Okay, so what was the news about?
Was about the nation trends and the people that is unemployed.
Okay, as you can see here, the transcript is about people that is unemployed. Okay, nice. Now let's take a little quiz about the news. This probably you already take it, but we are going to do it right now. So can you tell me why have professionals lost their jobs according to him? Because of the government program, because of reduction in personnel, or because of government reductions?
Because of the
Because
government
it's
productions.
Number two, who will be motivated by the new plan? Lawyers?
People who give the course.
No, and they are not the correct ones.
Because of reduction in personnel. Employers and workers.
I think we have one more. And what will happen to people who have taken a course like this? Because he talked about a program, a course.
When they are looking for jobs, they will be given preference.
For management jobs.
Okay, they are correct ones. Now, what are we going to do right now, guys? You are going to recreate a similar news about unemployment people in El Salvador. So that will be your new about. For this new, as the report was, you are going to have 2 minutes, similar as the one from the report. You will have 2 minutes to give a news about the unemployment we have here in El Salvador. Is it clear?
Okay, Miss, this is clear.
Who wants to start?
Me?
Okay, hold on. I will share my screen. Okay, start, mister.
Pam, param, param, param. Welcome to Guerruchos News. We are going to talk about the government reductions, the government reductions people from the government. There are about 40 or 50 people that are going to lose their jobs because the government implement a plan to reduce their production because the government hasn't enough money to pay these people, but by the government implement plans to insure for those people that are interested in learning English. INSAFOR has the missions that have to teach English to the people that is interested in learning these languages. And by the way, the government says that these people that is unemployed and then these people decide to learn English, the government has a plan for these peoples, and the government has decided to connect these people to work out of El Salvador in countries like United Kingdom and United States. And the Ministry of Work says that hopes that a lot of people will be interested in learning English. INSAFOR, by the way, is going to ready to implement the plan of the government. And that was Guerruchos News.
Okay, thank you, mister. Select mister between one of your classmates.
My special friend Blanquita.
Blanca.
Wow.
You are going to talk about unemployment in El Salvador.
Como requisitos.
The requirements?
What?
I don't know, whatever you want. It's a report that you are going to give us about unemployment in El Salvador. Acerca del desempleo.
Yes. Wow. I think that in El Salvador, there are very employees, but El Salvador don't have people calificada or qualification
Qualified?
for the a good place. And the people in El Salvador need talk, learn other language, but someterse o agarrar o adquirir
Acquire?
a good employee, and it's necessary. Yes, in El Salvador is INSAFOR is ready for the learning and people when to learn English, speak English, is ready for the people in El Salvador. Is a excellent academy. No more.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Select between Sylvia and Emilio.
Emilio.
Go ahead, Emilio.
About the same topic.
The same topic, unemployment, because we are recreating this similar report.
Okay.
Start.
Okay. Good night, people of San Miguel City. In the news of today, we are talking about the employment on the city, because the government statement it's uh, it's have a reducing of personnel, because the economics is very low after the pandemic of COVID-19 or COVID-19. Um, in this country, the people are very employment, because the low salary and the journeys of 12 hours or more are very stressed. For this reason, the government implement new reduced personnel and more implement more programs about for these persons. And in these programs for implement for INSAFOR, it's learning and teaching these people about different activities. For example, um, uh, more abilities on the new jobs or new logistic things in the implement in your business about different activities.
Okay, very good. Sylvia, you're the last one.
Okay.
Start.
I start. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Silvia Raquel for the Watch for News. In this moment, I am staying in the Supreme Court because the last month the government announced a new program. The professionals who are over 60 years old announced a measure to fire workers because it's old people. In this moment, I have spoken with the representative of the March, the Mr. Walter, and say me the people that feel to help and they like continue working and they don't want to stop working in this moment because they have a debt and small children or help her son and daughters with your children. In this moment, is the announced on fire on the for them since they have a capacity of the continue their activities and experience for many years in her life. Uh, for the pandemic, since the pandemic uh, is the measures, but in this moment is the March for this day.
That's it.
Thank you for hearing me, and Silvia for the watch for TV. Thank you so
Okay,
much. Bye.
good. Remember, Sylvia, that the word that you pronounce signs is scenes. Scenes. Keep in
Scenes.
mind that
Thank
scenes.
you.
Guys, I will show you how is the report that I got from you until today. And let me see. I want to congrats Blanca because she has already finished the 4 units. Good, even she was sick. She
Thank you,
finished
Liz.
them. Nice. We really appreciate your effort, Blanca. And as you can see, there are just 2, 3, 4 of you who have finished it completely. And we are still pending with the rest. The only one who has not advanced like almost anything is Mr. Iraq. And Sylvia, what is happening here? You got a mess. Because from unit 5, you
Miss.
moved to unit 6 and then to unit 7.
Es
So
que
you
me faltan los
Mhm.
listening in the unit 1 and the unit 5. But in this week, I complete this. Sorry.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry. Just I want to make sure that you are completing the units completely because in any case that you don't do it, they will appear like this and it doesn't count. So you have to make sure that you complete them all. And another one who is almost finishing is Roxana and Gabriela. She's about to finish 7 and start unit 8. So that's the report about your completion from the units. Is there any question, guys, that you have about today's class? Because we are
No,
on the
Miss.
time.
No, Miss.
When are we going to meet? When will be the next meeting?
Thursday.
July 7th.
On Thursday. Yes, July 7th on Thursday. And the last one will be on Saturday. So we are missing just 2 more sessions. And I will upload the videos tomorrow. I will send you the videos from session 3 and session 4 tomorrow, okay? In
Okay.
case
Hey,
you want
Miss.
to watch them again.
Okay.
Okay, guys, thanks for joining
Okay.
today's class. And I will
Thank
see you on Thursday at the same time.
Thursday.
Thank you,
Okay.
Miss.
Have a good
Goodbye.
night,
Good night, Miss.
everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Sleep safe and sound. Bye.